got to know him, got to see him, got to. I never thought that this would have happened ever. This is cosmically ordained and gifted by the universe. This has nothing to do with me outside of the fact that I made the right decisions along the way. And if you don't think that, you can go and block yourself. You don't have to be in my life. You don't have to be in my life. You don't have to do none of that. You can go live your life, eat poison, be in a system where you're giving your energy to it and they're using you and they're abusing you and misusing you. You can also continue to have your children in the same system that you're in and allow them to abuse your children too. And if you don't think I'm telling the truth, research it for yourself. Don't rely on what I'm saying. Research it. Research this. Research everything that I'm saying. This world we live in is backwards. It's poison. They're not telling us the proper way to live. They're not telling us that the things that we are doing is killing us. Period. But guess what? I'm going to teach my children.
So today I will be going live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Friday. I think this is the most appropriate time to go live on Friday where we can chop this up, try to make it make sense, not be too judgmental, not appear to be going after Velvet on the strength that she does have kids and she has to take care of them. She has to have a level head. And right now, she has a lot of things that she is dealing with. And one being that she's saying that she is a soulmate with Soular. I don't know when this came about. Yes, Nateri, in fact, did wake it up that Soular was calling Velvet at some weird hours of the morning, like 3 in the morning, and I guess confiding in her about their relationship. And she kind of sort of felt like there was something going on then, but she didn't want to make any assumptions up until, it hit the fan, which it did over the last couple of days.
So that our children can have a better world to live in. Because what I'm about to do now is everything that he didn't want to do for his people because he wanted control. It's not about control. It's about healing. It's about healing our blood, healing our DNA, and activating more righteous lines of DNA so that we can become a greater people, so that we can create a better world for our children.
Now, it could be a few things why Velvet is saying that she has feelings for Solar and vice versa. It could be they're trying to say Nature Boy was stupid. He had a good thing going. He wasn't able to work and he took advantage of it. And now we're going to take over the reins and get this money that's out there because there's an audience that's going to tune in and listen. And then we have commentators that are going to commentate on this and promote this because they're going to be talking about it to people that don't even know who Velvet is, don't even know who Soular is, don't even know who CarbonNation is, don't know anything about these people. They'll subscribe and then they'll follow, and the following will get bigger and bigger and bigger. The money will get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it could be a money grab.
So that our children can have a better world to live in. I'm not sad anymore. I don't have nothing to be sad about. I don't have nothing to cry about. The very thing that was holding me back has it's gone. It's over. It's done. And if you don't agree, then that means that you don't love yourself. That means that you don't want. See, if you really studied carbonation, you would know that that was something that all of us need to be applying to our life.
Or it could be that she does have feelings for Solar. Um, and it's a great opportunity to just capitalize on it. She doesn't want to be a single mother. I'm hearing that from her. There's multiple of things that we can basically say is why she needs a man in her life, and if she was to choose someone, it would be someone that she's already has history with and knows. it really does sound like she just doesn't want to be doing this on her own. And she knows that she's not going to be with Nature Boy doing it. He's not going to take care of her kids. And, I'm quite sure Soular, behind closed doors has made promise to be a man to her, to take care of her children. And he probably also wants to be a child. And what, person to be a child with, but with someone who is trauma bonding themselves.
It was just a situation where one man was in power, had the knowledge, used it for his own benefit, and actually started attracting the chosen people. But guess what? Bigger than that, this was supposed to wake up everybody. There is 300 people sitting in my live right now. You are supposed to be here for a reason. You are supposed to be doing better. You are supposed to be eating better. You are supposed to be living better. You are supposed to be thinking better.
And has been, Soular trauma bonding with 𝗪𝗫𝗧. All of it makes sense. So it could be one of the couple of things that I just mentioned that's going on, or it could be all of the above. And then better yet, it could be none of those situations. But see, I just get very upset with the public when now they're against Velvet, when you couldn't even say anything about Velvet at one point in time. Now she's not resonating with what you are on, the time that you are on right now. So she's the bad guy, and she's flip-flopping, and Velvet is being a demon. But I remember when channel holders were being attacked for just sheerly giving their opinion on the situation with Velvet. There were a lot of behaviors that I spoke on. There were times I defended her when I felt like she needed to be defended. And there were times when I did not defend her, because I am a mother first and foremost, and a woman. And I'm not going to condone the trickery. And when I see somebody doing something that's not right, I'm going to speak on it, because I'm a commentary channel. I like to be transparent. I like to be neutral, but I like to only speak on what comes out of the horse's mouth and how I assess the situation. So this is not a surprise to me that Velvet is now going to take on the duties of CarbonNation and ditching Nature Boy from that job. She's relieving him, and so is Soular. And I'm honestly, I don't care if people get mad. I am very, very eager and excited to hear what the next chapter is with this whole CarbonNation thing. I am wondering how Velvet is going to do it different, and Soular. I know that she is going to be the alpha female who's going to be calling the shots more so than we already know than Soular. And I want to see if she does it better than Nature Boy has done it. Always remember, if she is going to, in fact, take over CarbonNation, and she's going to do it with Soular, they're going to be the power couple, the new Velvet and Nature Boy. There'll always be commentary to speak on it, updates of life situations that they're going to share with the public, because in order to eat off of this, they have to be like Nature Boy was, and consistent with uploading and sharing some of their daily life. Perhaps we'll see something different, like her living off the land, which we never saw that before. Her living this holistic lifestyle that they all started to be living at the beginning of melanation into carbonation, but they soon fell off the wagon. We want to see the consistency. We also want to see the raw. We want to see the turmoil that relationships have, because no relationship is perfect. We want to see all of what they have to offer, including the disagreements and arguments that they're going to have, because relationships, again, I'm going to say this, are not perfect. And I believe she and Soular are onto something. We just have to sit back and watch. And I know a lot of people are probably mad at me, because now that Velvet's not doing what they want her to do, they want everyone to be on the hate Velvet train. And I'm not going to do that because I think this is a clever idea. I want to see how far she goes with it. She might go as far as going, with doing this for the time that she's on this earth, and then she'll be able to pass it on maybe to her children to run this tribe. I don't know. Only time will tell.